Hi, everybody. Hope you are getting ready for an awesome Thanksgiving tomorrow. Tonight, we have just got a few breaks. We don't really have a whole lot going on, just a little bit. We're going to open a half case of 2011 Panini Prime Signatures, followed by a box of 2016 Panini Black Gold Football, and then that will finish up then with a full-size football helmet from Hit Parade. So that's kind of what we have on tap for tonight. And let's go ahead and take a look at our spreadsheet. Oh, and you know what? Tie Patch, if you happen to be logged in already, I sent you a second chance offer. You were the underbidder for the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2016 Black Gold, and that person is not going to be paying for their break. So I did send you a second chance offer if you want to pick that up. That offer is in your inbox. So first up, our 5 boxes of 2011 Panini Prime Signatures Football. That is a half case break, and it is break number 48. So the 48th time that we have broken this particular product. Of course, our eBay end date was tonight, 11/22. Our live stream schedule also tonight, 11/22. Team names are on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. We do have one team that was unsold. That's the Browns. They are designated as no bids buyback. So if anything comes out for the Browns, you know, it'll hang out here with me and join its brothers on Card Mountain. Otherwise, if it comes out for one of you, this stuff will probably ship out, oh gosh, I don't know, I would say Friday or Saturday, probably Saturday. And I just realized that I left my utility knife downstairs from opening some stuff that came in today, so we're going to have to use the handy scissors instead. And what else was I going to tell you? There's something I was going to tell you guys, and I thought before I sat down, oh, I need to remember to say something or another. Now I forgot what it was, so, oh, it's that kind of day, isn't it? And I tell you what, I am going to change the focus. You guys are going to see the background go out of focus a little bit here. That's because I take the camera off of autofocus usually when we do cards, and I set it so that we can look at them more closely. And then I may change that back when we do the helmet. I usually do the memorabilia first, but for whatever reason, I didn't list them that way tonight. Hi, Mario Lopez. Indeed, let's do this. Let's get some good stuff coming out tonight. It's been a few nights since I've had a break. You guys, many of you, bid with me regularly. You know I had a terrible time with Time Warner / Spectrum and my internet, and it took them a long time to get it fixed, like 4 or 5 days. And so yeah, that put us a bit behind schedule, but we're back on track now. And somebody is asking me, where's Screech? I don't know who Screech is, so I can't answer that question. And then somebody else is asking me what is behind me. I don't know what you're asking about there. It's, you know, those are just boxes back there of stuff that will break somewhere along the way that we haven't yet. That might be what you're asking me. I'm not sure. Okay, guys, so let's take a look at what we have here. First out, Jason Witten to $4.99. All the cards in Prime Signatures are numbered, so everything in here is going to be numbered. Troy Polamalu for my Pittsburgh Steelers to $99. Our hit is Jacoby Ford to $75 for the Raiders. We'll take a look at the back of that one as well. Usually we look at the front and the back of our hits in case there's some weirdness back there. And then Gale Sayers to $4.99 for the Bears. Donald Driver to $4.99 for the Pack. Deion Sanders to $4.99 for the Falcons. John Brody to $49 for the 49ers. And KJ Wright to $1.99 for the Seahawks is our hit in that pack. Maybe a tiny little imperfection up there in that upper right corner, but nothing too crazy. Clay Matthews to $4.99 for the Packers. Chris Carter to $4.99 for the Vikings. Hines Ward to $99 for the Steelers. And a little Charlie Joiner. Wow, nice. Charlie Joiner to $19 for the Chargers. I always like Charlie Joiner. You see him a lot in Hall of Fame stuff. You know, you see him a lot on football helmets and jerseys and things. You don't pull him in cards autographed too awfully much. Darren McFadden to $4.99 for the Raiders. Craig James to $4.99 for the Patriots. Jason Witten again. This one to $99 for the Cowboys. Oh, nice hit. I know he's out of work right now, but that's still a nice hit. Little Colin Kaepernick rookie hit on card auto, numbered to 249 for the 49ers. And that looks to be in pretty good shape. Maybe some super minor stuff on the corners, but nothing too bad. Then next up, Jimmy Orr to $4.99 for the Colts. Chris Carter to $4.99 for the Vikings. Demaryius Thomas to $49 for the Broncos. And Malcolm Floyd to $49 for the Chargers. So the Chargers with a couple of hits in this break. So we're going to take a second here and recap, whatever you want to call it, recap our hits. Trying to get this to, I don't know, my iPad is crazy. Going to get this ready to go. Malcolm Floyd. Colin Kaepernick. Again, this is just our recap. Charlie Joiner. KJ Wright, and Jacoby Ford. That is our half case of 2011 Prime Signatures. That was the back half of the case, obviously. You guys figured that out already. Next up, we're going to do this box of 2016 Black Gold Football. So let's take a look at the spreadsheet for that one. And again, Ty Patch, if you are on the break right now, I don't know if you are or not, but if you are, you do have a second chance offer in here for the Steelers. In fact, let me do something real quick here. Let me get myself down here because this actually was unpaid with a second chance offer out. We'll just make that note on there right now. So if you want to take advantage of that second chance offer, just make sure that you do it here before we cut into the box. It is in your inbox, Ty Patch, because you were the underbidder on the Steelers where the guy's not going to pay. So one box 2016 Panini Black Gold Football. This is break number 16. So the 16th time that we have broken it. And team names on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right. Once again, everything ended tonight, 11:22. Our live stream schedule also tonight, 11:22. And I believe everything in this break is sold. I see Drift is asking me about unsold teams, and everything in here is sold. We did have a few unpaid teams, but most of those were people I know. So, you know, people traveling for the holidays, not too worried about that. But the Steelers is somebody I did not know, and then they sent me a message saying something about they weren't going to be able to pay for like a number of days and etc. And So I just we just sent out the second chance offer and just head that off at the pass because I think also they didn't really understand what a break was. At least that's how it sounded from their message. So the combination of factors there, some days you just know you're better off moving onward and upward. So that's what we did tonight. I do have a lot more black gold. I know it's not listed right now because I also have a ton of cases of all kinds of products. I'm way behind, not only from having traveled for those that week or so, but then to come home to the internet issues thanks to Time Warner and Spectrum, then that put me another week or so behind. So we're going to be double timing it pretty soon here. We got to get caught up on that. So there's going to be all kinds of football and basketball and baseball going up by the cases or the half cases or whatever in the days ahead. And in fact, when we finish this, I may even run some one-day auctions to end tomorrow on Thanksgiving night. So that's the kind of thing there. First out, these are also all going to be numbered, guys. All the black gold is numbered, even the base. Peyton Manning to 100. Marcus Mariota to 50 for the Titans. Oh, Dan Marino for the Dolphins. Let's see what this is going to be. I was really hoping that's going to be a signature for you. So it's a materials hit. It is number 5 of 49. And is that game used? Yeah, game used. So that's pretty cool. Little Dan Marino game used. And Drift, you are asking me if I do personal boxes. You know, I can. I haven't really in the past, but I'm not opposed to it. I've got a fair amount of 2016 black gold around here right now, so I'm not opposed to that. If you want to shoot me a message over on eBay, we can talk about the details. Hunter Henry is our redemption, and we're going to set that aside. We'll checklist verify it. I think, isn't Hunter Henry a Charger? I think he is, but we'll double check it. And by the way, I'm still waiting on a bunch of Hunter Henry stuff from 2016 myself, just FYI. Quad hit here. We have Leonte Carroo for the Dolphins, Ricardo Lewis for the Browns, Chris Moore, Ravens, and Moritz Boringer for the Vikings. Of course, Moritz, guess he's still on the scout team. He was on the practice squad, scout team, whatever you want to call him, last year after not making the team. I think he maybe is again this year. This is numbered to 249. We're going to have to set that one aside. If someone owns 3 of the 4 teams, they'll take that by default. If no one owns 3 of the 4, then that will go via random in a minute. Antonio Gates for the Chargers. Cam Newton to 225 for the Panthers. A little Ezekiel Elliott rookie hit coming around here. Is it going to be signed? Is it going to be materials? It's materials, but you know what? It's a nice one. It is numbered to 25. You got a nice little 2-color patch there. And you know what, Zeke, rookie, you're not going to be in too bad a shape kind of no matter what it is. Tyler Boyd for the Bengals. That one has a fair amount of chipping. You guys can probably see it, or what I consider to be a fair amount. Down here, primarily bottom edge and particularly bottom right corner, maybe a little bit in the upper corners as well. And Tyler is numbered to 225. Got your nice gold signature, big piece of material, but the imperfect corners and edges on the backside. And then Connor Cook for the Raiders. That is numbered to what? 199. So we got a couple things to deal with here. Our redemption for Hunter Henry, which again, I'm pretty sure he is a Charger, but you know me, I checklist verify them all. Even the ones that are super obvious, like when we pull Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott and all that. If it's a redemption, I go look it up because that's just how I roll. So give me one hot second here. And we're going to pull up the Panini website. And if you guys don't know this, I think most people probably do, but I have found that there are sometimes when people, even people who do breaks, participate in breaks a lot, don't realize that Panini has all of their checklists on their website all the way back from like 2009, I think, forward. It's either 2009 or 2010. Topps doesn't go that far back, but they have the most recent handful of years on their website as well. So it's kind of handy. And the other nice thing about Panini is they'll tell you what they're going to be numbered to based on the card set. Topps doesn't do that, but Panini does. This is Sizable Signatures Rookie Jersey. So we're going to be scrolling for a minute to get to that. Their drop-down menus are extensive, I guess is the word to say. 108, Mr. Hunter Henry. Yeah, he is in fact Chargers. That is going to be numbered to 225. So we were on the right track there. We'll set that aside to do with our recap in a minute. Let me get back over here to you guys. I can't see chat when I'm doing that, by the way. And now we need to go back to our spreadsheet, take a look at these 4 teams. If this does go into random, I list either left to right or top to bottom, so I would type it in as Dolphins, Browns, Ravens, Vikings if we end up going to random with it. So first let's pop over and see if anybody owns 3 of the 4 teams. So here are the Dolphins. That is Pete. Next up is the Browns, and that is West Virginia. So I think that answers that we're not going to have the same owner, but we'll finish looking at them anyway. The Ravens, Red String 26, and the Vikings, Isaac Ryan 4. So that means we are heading over to random. And I'm going to do, when I don't have a lot of things in the list, which certainly is the case with this, only 4 teams, I do random 3 times, and the first 2 don't count. So it will be where we end up after the third, well, good grief, I just made a big typo in there. After the third random is who will be taking this card home. All right, so there they are all in there. Dolphins, Browns, Ravens, Vikings. First random doesn't count. Second random doesn't count. Third and final does count. You'll see there 3 times. There's our date and time stamp, and that is headed to the Miami Dolphins. So give me a second. I am going to, actually going to go ahead and put this in a sleeve right now so that I can write on the sleeve and mark that it went to the Dolphins by way of random, so that we don't have to, or I don't have to go back and watch that video later. Always best just to do it as you go. So this quad card awarded via random, circle on the sleeve, not on the card, to the Dolphins. Our redemption will be numbered to 225 when you get it for Hunter Henry. That's to the Chargers. And then Connor Cook for the Raiders, Tyler Boyd for the Bengals, and what is that? That's just a piece of something, wrapper or something. But of course, this is the one on the back where you can see we got all kinds of little white areas along the edges and the corners. That, unfortunately, is some chipping on the back. Our nice little Ezekiel Elliott patch numbered to 25 for his rookie hit. And then a little Dan Marino game used. So the Dolphins had a fun little break. That brings us to our giant helmet. Our full-size Hit Parade helmet. And I just took us on the wrong page, didn't I? Let's try that one more time. So this is 2017 Hit Parade full-size autographed football helmet break number 18. So the 18th time that we have broken a 2017 Hit Parade full-size helmet. And of course, also, you can see our end date was tonight, our live stream schedule tonight. Once again, teams on the left, winning bidders cross from it on the right. And we'll buzz down through here, give you guys a chance to see your name in lights, and just refresh your memory as to what teams you have. Of course, Hit Parade, they do different series. This one is Series 16, and you can see it's numbered to 100. What they do basically is every time they sell through 100, then they start all over again with a new series. I don't really know why they do it that way, but that's what they do. This will also come in a nice little Hit Parade, kind of like a drawstring bag sort of thing. I don't ship it in this Hit Parade box because the box isn't made to be, to go through the postal service or whatever. It would have to be inside of another box. So instead of fooling with all of that, I just put it right inside another box with packing peanuts and other stuff to keep it safe and good. And oh boy, oh, not only is this nice, they put a little sticker on the inside of the bag so you know who it is. I'm jealous. So it's awesome, and I'm jealous. So yeah, if I'm jealous that it's a Steeler. Oh, it's a Steeler, all right. It's a Steeler. It's Mr. Jack Ham. That's an awesome hit for the Steelers. Awesome, awesome hit. And somebody must have had a little premonition about that, because I did notice the Steelers' bid price went higher than normal tonight. So somebody had a premonition, I guess, that we were going to have a Steeler hit. And indeed we did. So here's the authentication for that. It is, you can see it's a James Spence authentication, and somewhere on here, looks like right there in the back, we've got the matching corresponding signature, whatever you want to call it. And that is just, oh, that is so nice. I am officially jealous of the Steelers for that. We have pulled some really good Steelers stuff lately. You know, we pulled that Ben Roethlisberger autographed card numbered to 20 out of one of the last breaks we did. Now this nice Jack Ham helmet. It's been good lately for my Steelers. So that is it for tonight, guys. Look for this stuff to go out probably on Saturday, because I don't know that I want to brave the traffic on Black Friday to try to get to the post office. So probably Saturday to ship for this. All kinds of stuff listing coming up. I hope I'll see you again on another break. And I may throw some stuff up for tomorrow. I may do some one-day listings. I haven't decided yet, but I guess I better be deciding pretty soon if I'm going to. But if not, we'll be back at it Friday in either case. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I know it's tomorrow, but consider it an early wish for happy Thanksgiving. And thank you once again. I always appreciate you bidding and breaking with me.